top zoo generals has just been rectified that the Finnish government, has just deployed their first fighter jets in Biafran airspace, and they have warned that aha, bido. Let's watch this movie as it unfolds. And the most important part of this knowledge is becoming more interesting in the gimmick of what we share. This is one face forward, one prioritized moment, unfeasible attitude. This is where the message will continue to spread, whether we like it or not. You see, I must interestingly tell you all that the point at which we are now is a point of reflection and punctuation. Because the zoo now understands that they cannot fight us, they can't win us. And that's the truth. How will you win people that are already branded by the force of nature? And now you want to send over thousands of soldiers, to whatever it is, so that you guys will begin. Finnish government, our Kenya government, including Nlàñd, Nigeria. It's no longer done like that. Each and every one of you must understand this, that the game we all played today is yielding more important notation. And that's where the storyline is. We must continue to adhere to this very theory, to this very interesting theory. And that's where the game begins. Everyone must understand that by speaking facts and by knowing facts, we have now come to conclusion of what it is and where it is. So generals are now coming out, the zoo generals are now coming out saying, hey, can you even MSC? Yeah, I know Ezioku. Ezioku. But how do we explain this to them? That for years, Biafrans have been looking for escape, a route to follow, a big route to run away from. But no, each time we try to pass this very message, it looks as if we don't know what we are saying. It looks as if those who are passing the message do not know where they are headed. The zoo must understand is that there's no peace for the wicked. Now that this clearance and victory is already happening in our land, they must understand that there is no peace for the wicked. And the weak must give road for anyone who has more interesting routes to put an end to the suffering of the people of the zoo. So Gavana Machagodi Feni Nefana Machagodi first. One thing I know is that no matter how hard they keep trying to cover up their mess, again I will say the post is clear. And once the post is clear, it's clear for good. Yes, once the post is clear, it is clear for good. That's where the message begins. We must tell ourselves nothing but the truth, because we have seen that it's only the truth that has continued to save us from this whole demonic mess. This people has Hey, again in a messy. We have just received the first delivery of the Finnish first-hand fighter jet that just landed in Biafra land. Landed. And I think the zoo military is now vibrating and saying that it's not going to stand. But that is just not what I've come to discuss. I'll discuss that in the next video. We have just received the first-hand fighter jets landed in Biafra land. Again in our bottom. Again in the essay. We must stay very, very committed in our chase for freedom. It doesn't matter how they continue to prolong this antifact. What must be, must be. It's only going to take some time. We have now embraced this very wisdom. This one wisdom that probably everybody wants to run away from. We have embraced it with our full chest. We are not telling this so that you cannot, in any sense, put us in a position where we won't have a say. Because even those that said something in the past years, most of them are regretting today. We have continued to be good citizens, and we've continued to push very, very remarkably. And each time we try to engage ourselves into what must be engaged, we find ourselves struggling. There's some foot soldiers who has vowed that no matter how it happens, no matter what happens, a great breakthrough will be put in progress. This is one thing that must be retaliated at all force. So this arrival has really made us know that Biafra nothing. We must, with all sense of benefit, take the process that we have initiated, do the things that has to be done for the nation called Biafra. And that has only come back. Because whether you like it or not, there's a kind of victory that you will have that even those around you will envy you for such kind of victory. And that is what is already happening now. We're moving with so much speed. One speed they never saw coming. One speed they thought, oh, at the beginning these people were joking. But now they understand that the system in which we seek, the system in which they try to despise, is now working against them. And that's where the truth remains. Biafra or nothing.